But at that moment, the camera woman is approached by the previously rescued agent and calls her to follow him. As the POV approaches the building, instead of quietly and calmly going upstairs, she decides to use a loud jetpack. Apparently, it seemed a really good idea to her. And because of that, the poor guy learns his last lesson in life. Always save yourself first. But anyway, let's keep moving on. Skibidi prepares to shoot the POV, but suddenly the mutant is being shot himself with a laser so powerful that he gets thrown off, despite his weight. It seems to me that if the same laser would be fired at a normal Skibidi, he could have flown to the moon. And that shooter turns out to be no other than Titan Speakerman. And oh my god, look at him. He's unbelievable. In the 16th episode, we are shown on the tablet that the Speakerman and Cameraman are both unavailable and getting upgrades. And finally, we can see them. His entire body is now covered in special armor that protects him from outside exposure, including the skibidi parasites that are constantly trying to infect the Titans. He also got his wrist cannons back greatly improved. He now has 2 blades on each of his guns, which he can use to slice through skibidi in close combat. You may also notice that there are no longer any speakers near his core, which used to be there. I believe they were removed to make the Titan less vulnerable by strengthening his torso as much as possible. Speakerman starts making a very loud noise from his speakers. Apparently, he realized that the skibidi's very acute hearing is also his weakness, because in case he gets stunned, he becomes quite useless, as he has no eyes and relies on his ears only. He tries to hit the Titan with his maces, but naturally misses, after which the Titan Speakerman rises up into the air. After taking a few shots, stands up, he stands right on the skibidi's head, but look how agile his guns are. He fires at the Titan, causing him to back off. Toilet attacks again with his Morgensterns, and Speakerman blocks the blow with the armor plate that is on his speakers. It proves to be strong enough to withstand even such a heavy blow. And when Skibidi Toilet swings his other arm, the red guy just cuts the chain with his blades, depriving his opponent of 1 club, and then pulls out his flamethrowers from behind of his back and starts frying him up. And it looks like his flamethrowers have undergone some changes as well. They look different now. Perhaps this was done so that the Titan could not get them from behind of his back to put them in the mouth of another enemy. Then, after making a couple of slaps, the Titan shoots his blades in the face of Skibidi, and with the words, "Get over here!" pulls him closer, and then sends him into a knockout, ending it all with music therapy. And thank Dom Studio that now we don't see the Skibidi's disgusting, disembodied ears we unfortunately witnessed in episode 12. After this awesome fight, the guys show thumbs up to each other. And even Titan Speakerman has shown how much he likes this video. So why didn't you still click that button? Near the entrance to the Skibidi base, the Alliance agents are already starting to gather, including TV Woman. She calls her friend to the gate. However, there's no way for them to get opened, even after this event. If I were them, I'd be torn to pieces by now after such a powerful, accelerated kick. I also want to draw your attention to the fact that none of the agents in this episode have watches on their hands, which I find rather odd, considering that the Skibidi were able to steal some of the Clockman's technology. The Alliance breaks right into the Skibidi lab, which may contain time-stopping devices. As the camera pans up, we hear some strange noises coming from this building. TV Woman realizes that this building can only be accessed by teleport, and she takes POV Camera Woman by the hand, making a cute smiley face on her screen. After that, the two of them get to teleport right into this building. And I was curious how the process of teleportation even works here. Usually in all of the fiction pieces, you have to visualize the place in order to teleport there with your power. And to visualize it, you need to see the place with your own eyes first.